Hey y'all, it's Katie and welcome back to KateMas, where we have 25 days of daily uploads from me. And just in case you're new here or this is the first video you are watching from me, I do want to let you know there is a giveaway going on. I have a giveaway going on for the entire month of December. I'll have the video linked up here, and also it'll be the first link down in my description box if you want to check it out and enter to win lots of great prizes, more than one winner, so make sure you check that out. And it's just my way of saying thank you guys for all your support. So anyway, on to today's video. I am super excited to be doing this. I have done several palette bingos on my channel in the past, but this is the first one I'm going to do a multi-palette bingo, and I'm super excited. But I am taking all the palettes that I personally own from Menagerie Cosmetics, which is the Whalesong, the Feral palette, and the Killer Purr, and I am going to be doing a palette bingo with this palette. Now typically I randomly select 5 eyeshadows for bingo, B-I-N-G-O, but since I have 3 of them and I'm going to have to double dip, I was just like, let me pick 6. I can pick 2 from each palette and then we'll see what kind of eye look we end up with. So I am super excited to be getting into this. I absolutely love Menagerie Cosmetics. Her eyeshadow formula is amazing. I have reviews of all of these palettes up on my channel at this point, so if you want to check them out, they are there if you want to hear my in-depth thoughts on each of one of these. But I am just so excited to get into it, so let's zoom in and get started. Okay, so I already prepped my eyes with the Milani eyeshadow primer and then the Makeup Revolution eyeshadow base, and I'm going to go in no particular order. I'm just going to grab the Feral palette, which looks like this if you are not familiar. And then, as I said, I'm going to grab 2 per palette. So I'll just do them both at the same time. But I have 1 through 12 here on random.org, and then I generate. And I have number 10. Ooh, I'm excited. Oh, I didn't think about this. I should have saved space on my arm. I put a bracelet on. But number 10 is Fenris. This very fun mossy green. Can I move this out of the way? That's just gonna fall, isn't it? Okay, change of plans. I'm gonna swatch it on the other side since I have this bracelet on here and it takes me too long to try and remove it. But yeah, this is Fenris and it is a mossy green. One of my favorite shades in this palette for sure. And then we'll generate one more for this palette. 6. I should have grabbed a baby white. Let's see, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, this purple. Ooh, this, oh wait, I'm doing it again. I always automatically go to that side. But this purple is called Alluum. I think it's called Alum, A-L-U-U-M, or A-L-L-U-M, I-U-M. It's hard to see. But anyway, this purple shade right here. That should be interesting. That is definitely a shade that, I mean, it's very vibrant. Look at how pigmented. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's the 2 shades we are using from the Feral palette. Already, I feel like 2 vastly different colors. Let's go with the Whalesong palette next, which, if you're not familiar, looks like this. Let's generate. Make sure I'm in frame. Ooh. 12. All right, we got the blue. Oh my goodness, keep doing it. This is getting more and more interesting, but we have the Whalesong shade right there. I definitely wanted this look to be challenging because I love a good challenge when it comes to palette bingos. I think that's what makes it so much fun. Okay, I gotta get a baby wipe here. Okay, then one more from this palette. Let's see, we're gonna generate 5. Ooh, 4 and 5. My biggest fear when doing these is that I will miscount and then swatch and pick the wrong color and totally create an eye look using the wrong shade, and then I'll be like watching it back in editing. I'll be like, you did the wrong one, Katie. But this is called Fluke. It's definitely, as I've said before, a shade that needs to be built up. But that's pretty. I'm glad I have that. I feel like that'll probably be a good inner corner. So those are the 2 we are using from the Whalesong palette. We got Whalesong and Fluke. Now moving on to the Killer Purr palette, which looks like this right here. Such a pretty neutral palette. And let's generate some numbers. Okay. Generate 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. The green, which is kind of good considering I have another green there already. I love this shade in this palette. Definitely one of my favorites. And they're different. They are definitely different. Oof, I wonder how I'm going to incorporate all that. This eye look is already going to be more challenging because it's 6 colors. I usually, as I said, always do 5, so kind of nervous about that. But let's generate one more. Last one is 12 again, Watering Hole. It's the pop of color in this palette. Well, one of the pops of colors. I feel like there's more than one pop of color in this neutral palette. But anyway, oh my goodness, there we go. So not too bad overall. Honestly, that purple is the only thing throwing me off. I feel like everything else kind of vibes and goes together, you know, so to speak. I mean, maybe not perfectly, but I can make it work. That purple though. Okay, well, now that my hands are stained, let me take a little more time to clean it off and think a moment, and then we'll get started. Okay, I think I'm just gonna kind of get started and see what happens. I definitely think I'm going to just be putting that purple on my lower lash line just because I can't think of any. I mean, I guess I could do really blue, like use the blue shimmer on the lid with the purple in the crease. And then this on the outer corner. But I kind of want to keep these blue greens on top and then just do purple on the under eye. I feel like that'll be pretty. Maybe it's the easy way out, but it's something that I really want to try. I think it'll be really pretty. So I'm going to take this E38 blending brush from Sigma. I'm going to put the first one from the Feral palette, Fenris, I think it is. And I'm going to put that on the inner part of it, and then I'll put the other green on the outer part. We'll see if there's a difference. Maybe there'll be a little bit of a difference. I don't know. But we're going to put both of those into the crease. I bet I could use, I'm going to do that, changing up here. I'm going to put this Fenris from the green, the matte green I got from the Feral palette. I'm going to put that up first, and then I'm going to deepen the crease up right below that with the other green shade. I think it was Kelp that I got. I'll have to double check. The green I got from the Whalesong palette. This is why I keep the swatches on, because I would totally forget and then be in a pickle. So there, that'll be for that. Now I'm going to take this little, this will be perfect. This little E27 from Sigma, and I'm going to figure out, I think it was Kelp, right? Oh, it was from, that's why I couldn't figure out which one. This is Babao. This is from, or Babob. This is from the Killer Purr palette, not the Whalesong palette, the second green right here. Yeah, I'm gonna take that and put that directly into the crease and just see if we can give this shade a bunch more dimension, because I definitely like the grungy green over, I feel like that green in the, I meant to start on this side so you guys can see better. Sorry. The green in the Feral palette is a lot more like smoky, grayish, and then the one from the Killer Purr is like a grungy army hunter green, whatever you call that. My daughter wants a wing, so I'm going to pause for a second, give her a little wing, and then finish blending this out. Okay, now going into Watering Hole, that last shade. This is a Moda, let's see, BMX 466 shade brush. Really bad. I'm packing that on the outer corner. I keep starting on the wrong lid. I feel like this one's easier for you guys to see. Just gonna blend the edges a little bit. Okay, I just put some NBA Cosmetics glitter foil and liner FX. It's like glitter glue on my eyes, and now I'm going to go in with, what shade was that? Whalesong. Okay, now I'm going to just take that blue shade from Whalesong, and I'm going to put that on the majority of the lid. I might leave a little bit open at the front for that Fluke shade. I'm not sure yet, but anyway, going into Whalesong first. I'm not sure how this blue will mesh with the Watering Hole. Okay, whatever's left on my brush, I'm just going to take it and kind of dab it over there. And I'll stop about there with Watering Hole. Okay, so doing it like that, going back into Watering Hole, I'm just going to help mesh that line. I didn't want to do a cut crease at all. I don't want anything too exact, just because these shimmers. I don't know, I feel like they look best if you just don't expect them to stay a super precise cut crease. Going back into that green. I feel like I need a little more on this side. This is the green from the Killer Purr. So that kind of hunter green. And then finally going back to the green from the Feral palette on top and just kind of making sure everything is smoothed out. Now I'm going to go into Fluke, this shade right here on this little Sigma, I think. Yeah, Sigma E56 brush. I really like it. This one's a more of a firmly pressed shadow, so I'm going to really move over the pan a couple times. Not too hard, but definitely picking up a good bit because it takes a while to transfer onto the brush. And I'm just going to use this to mesh, and then after I do all my makeup, I'll go back in and kind of perfect my inner corner. But I do want to bring it up onto the lid a touch, just like that. I am going to go in and grab my CoverGirl just face powder is all this is, and a very precise type of brush. This is the Luxie 131. And I'm going to blend this just because I feel like I got the green a little too high, specifically right there. I feel like I'm sometimes a little too messy with my fluffy brushes and I just go all over. So I want to clean that up just a tad. So I'm going to pause here and finish out the rest of my face, and then we'll come back and do the lower lash line. Okay, I have been having something of a struggle bus this morning. This wing I got bumped when I was doing it, so it turned out a lot fatter and at the wrong angle, so I tried to compensate on this eye. Didn't really work out. My eye started watering because I stabbed myself in the eye when I was doing my concealer, and then I tried to do my liner on top of that, and then the liquid liner ran all, like, this whole inner corner was like black, so I thought I ruined it, but I think I've managed to salvage it enough. I put down some concealer again and then put the Fluke back on top. But if for any reason you're noticing this eye looks darker in the inner corner than this eye, that would be why. So anyway, I am back. Okay, so I was looking around through my liners and I was hoping to get a purple liner for my waterline. I don't have this color, at least, like this vibrant and intense of a color, but I do have this one from Rimmel. It's the brightest I have. It's in 013 purple that desperately needs a sharpen. Oh, this is just how my day's going. But okay, that worked well enough. Definitely wish it was a little bit brighter of a purple just for this look in particular, but it's all I have. We're going to go in with this Luxie 111 little mini brush. My fingers are so stained. I'm going to go into that purple shade. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's in the Feral palette. Alluvium. Do it on this side first so you guys can see. And then I'm just going to pack that really closely at first, and then I'll blend it. And I think I'm just going to be putting the purple down here, nothing else. We'll see. Oh wow, I've forgotten what a gorgeous, gorgeous, vibrant purple this shade is. I feel like when I was reaching for the Feral palette recently, I just went for the grungy tones or the orange and yellow and whatnot, but oh, that is so pretty. What do you guys think? I'm going to go into that brush that I used for the outer corner, which is Watering Hole. Going to put a touch more of that on Watering Hole, and I'm just going to use that here in the outer corner to kind of tie everything together. And then I thought this would be really fun. I'm going to take Fluke, put that in the inner corner as my inner corner highlight, but I also want to drag it down onto my lower lash line and put it on top of some of this purple. I feel like that would be really pretty. Like that. What do we think? I'm showing you on this side because right now I'm terrified to put anything on my inner corner on this eye. But here we go. I'm going to try to be real careful. I'm not going to go too ham with that eye. I don't want it to start yelling at me again. I'm just putting on some lower lash mascara. But yeah, I think this is the completed look. Oh, I gotta do lips. I have no idea what I'm doing for lips. I always think to add more color to my bottom lash line after I do after I do my mascara. Anyway, I'm gonna go back into this Rach Loves with Pixi collab. I'm grabbing that purple. I put on lace and then I did a touch of purple, but I'm gonna try to add a little bit more of that purple. Maybe that'll help, I don't know, bring out and tie together the whole purple I have going. But now I gotta find a lipstick. Okay, I just put on Dose of Colors Stone. It's still really wet, but I thought the cool tone, and it leans a touch purple, but still neutral. I don't know, that's what I grabbed. My kiddos are done for the day, so I have got to wrap this up. But yeah, let me get some close-ups and then I'll pull us back out and close out this video. All right, y'all, so that is gonna do it for my look for today. Here are the close-ups just so you guys can see how it turned out. I do like how it turned out despite the craziness and the eye watering and the wing liner not going as planned. Kiddos helping me and whatnot. But overall, I am happy with it. And I think it turned out to be a very cohesive look. Like I said, despite that purple, I threw the purple in my lower lash line, and maybe you think that's a bit of a easy way out, but I think it looks pretty all together. And like, I don't know, I just think this is a super pretty look. And I like the look that I got using all three of my Menagerie Cosmetics palettes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this palette bingo. I think palette bingos are so much fun, and I've been wanting to try a multi-palette bingo from a brand for a while now. And since I had 3 of the Menagerie Cosmetics palettes and I love the brand so much, I figured it'd be a lot of fun to do it with this one for the month of December. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. As I said in the beginning, there is a giveaway going on. Make sure you enter it if you are interested. The link is always included down below, and I hope you guys are enjoying KateMas. But with all that said, yep, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in tomorrow's video. Bye, guys.